Easy breezy. All right, so we're gonna do a little interview real quick. Okay. So nice and easy. Said, stand right here. What's your name for all the people watching?
My name is Nick Dela Cruz. My Fargo is 516. I'm gonna play Jacob, a higher level player. But you know what they say? You gotta beat the best or play somebody higher if you want to level up. So we'll try that today.
Yes, sir. All right, good luck. Jacob, come here, bro. All right, you know the drill.
Yeah. Just introduce myself.
Yes, sir.
Jacob Casados, 580 Fargo. Ready to play?
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's about it.
All right, cool. Let's make it happen. You want to sit over there? You want to sit over there? Or over there?
All right. What is up, guys? Got another exciting match starting up.
I don't know where Vince went. And we are off. So Mr. Casabos going with Solitaire after that monster break. I'll be in the booth with you guys for a moment until my commentators, Devon and Vince, come hang out. This is going to be a good match we got for you guys tonight. Mr. Casabos is a 585 Fargo, and Mr. Nick is a right around a 516. So pretty big Fargo difference here. But as we just heard from the little pre-play interview, said he's not scared. He's ready to rock and roll.
All right, what is up? little bit of an unfortunate miss there.
All right, guys. So this is the first rack right here. We're at 0-0 on a race to 10. And Mr. Debon is going to be commentating here for a little bit as well.
Yes, sir. Exciting match here. Both some pretty solid shots. I've seen a lot more of Jacob than I have Nick, but I've seen both players shoot before, both pretty solid. Looks like Nick taking care of this rack to get the first rack on the board.
Yeah, so Jacob Spartan Nate one game. It's a 10-9 race.
Okay. Yeah, I know Jacob pretty well. Shoots well. Believe he's playing in the Friday night fight with his dad. They're a pretty solid team.
Yeah, his dad plays pretty good too. I don't think I played against him, but I've seen him play before, and he does play good.
Yeah, I've never played him individually. I played me and my grandpa, actually, kind of funny. Me and my grandpa versus him and his dad, and me and my grandpa beat him pretty solid, but they shot well. Now Nick with a good breakaway. Couple of problems, but nothing too crazy.
Yeah, small cluster on the right side of the table, but there's a couple breakup balls, so
Yeah, it'd be nice if he could get on the 15 to break out the 13. But there's a couple other ways. Could catch the 14th in with inside. He has options here. Deciding to take stripes. No surprise there. Not much of an opener for solids.
it's probably just 9, right? Just
Yeah. I would like to get on position to like get a breakout here because me personally, I like to play my breakout shots a bit earlier in the rack. So
yeah, so yeah, I think he's just gonna follow on the 12 ball just to get in between the 2 and the 8 to go after that 15 and possibly break it out right there.
Yeah, and then he has a really good insurance ball with the 14 in the pocket like that. So if he could get a good breakout on the 13 and just get back out to visibility on the 14, he should be out.
That's actually a good angle right there.
Yeah, I think that's about not much better you could ask for. Run into the 7 heavy, try and catch the 13 possibly. Ooh, see there, just underestimating the shot a little bit. Focusing on the breakout.
Yeah,
Jacob now with an opportunity to run the table out himself. Not easy here though.
I mean, the 14 ball is blocking the pocket, but that's probably the only problem. I mean, other than that, it looks good.
Yeah, I believe Jacob needs to figure out the 3 ball. And if he can figure that out, he's got a pretty solid rack here.
There's also a save somewhere in there.
Well, you know, it's always hard to play safe when you have an opponent's ball hanging in the pocket like that. If you're to play safety, more than likely he's going to try and pot that 14 ball and leave little visibility on the 13 and 15. We'll see what he opts for now. A bit awkward. Playing the combo. Maybe trying to get that 14 out of the way. Ah. Instead, he fits the gap and scratches. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah, that's a small gap too. Like the ball barely fits in there. Yeah, and that 14 didn't even move.
Yeah, I believe the 14 kind of helped it just go in that pocket. I think that's definitely a shot that you want to watch the line carefully. And I think that he just kind of shot it. So, missed the line for the breakout. See, here I like taking probably the 13-14 combo, or if the 13 passes now, the way that the 14 moved.
Yeah, 13 passes.
Yeah, I want to get rid of this 13 and possibly play shape for the 15 to get that out of the way as well.
But it's tough because, well, I think what he's gonna do is probably better.
This is a shot here, yeah. I couldn't tell how close it was to the 2 ball, but just being able to play that. He came up a bit short though.
Yeah, because if you try to snake the 13 by the 14 and then the 14 goes somewhere else and it lands weird, then you might not even have a shot on that. Kind of like
Yeah,
that.
that's why I did like playing the 14 a bit first, but the 15 was also trouble. Just kind of a weird 4 ball out there, so now he has to make a good shot on the 14.
It was gonna be a hard transition regardless.
How are you trying to hit this ball? I don't mind coming off a bit thick and trying to get close to the 5 ball.
Do you like a kick and stick here?
Yeah, just a little bit, but I'd let it roll up a little bit, try and get tied to the 5 ball.
Because I don't think that ball goes anywhere, does it? Like if you were trying to make it, I don't think it goes in the same corner. It's pretty tight. Like you're probably gonna hit the 5 ball if you try to do that.
Yeah, I don't believe there's much of an offensive option. And just like that,
That
get
was
it on the
beautiful.
5 ball. Exactly what I was talking about. Very
That
well
was
hit.
beautiful.
Very good shot there. Jacob just making a good hit there. Can't tell if he had a safety in mind as well, but now Nick can definitely see this ball, see how he opts to play it. It's hard to tell if the bank is playable from here, but I don't believe it is.
I mean, it's close, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, now it's a pretty wide open table for Jacob here.
Yeah, this is definitely the table that Jacob wants. If you can make one good shot here. That ball good, has good shape here. The rest of the rack looks pretty simple from here. I don't love where he's got it on this 4 ball. I think that he's chosen a bit of a weird pattern here. Now he has to make a good shot to get on the 3 and then probably a good shot on the 3. We'll see how he
Yeah,
plays
the
this.
angle is difficult.
Imagine he's just going to play short side. Yeah, good shot there. Now he's got a pretty simple shot on the 3, just a bit of distance. Good shot.
Nice shot. Good shape
I think he's
on
pretty
the A
good on
ball.
the 8 now. Good shot there. Yeah, not a bad out from Jacob. We do see compared to, like our ATMs and Steffens, they definitely choose some different patterns, but whatever gets you out works out. Made a good recovery when he needed.
Yeah. All right, so Jacob to break. He breaks good most of the time, so let's see what happens.
Well, nothing down. Just had to jinx him, huh?
I hate it when that happens, but I don't. We don't do it on purpose. All right, so it's not an easy table right there. He's taking his time there to figure out what he wants to do.
Yeah, it's hard because there's not a good opener here either. Both pretty tough. I do think I prefer solids a bit here, but I mean, what to start out with for solids is very tough.
Well, it looks like solid as it is. That was a really good shot on the four ball.
Yeah, great shot there. And in good shape now, too. He obviously has to figure out the two ball, but aside from that, pretty good layout.
I think it goes in the side, but
Yeah, but playing for that ball is tough.
yeah, playing shape for that ball, it's gonna be very difficult.
So I assume that he's just going to try and bump it. She might actually have the angle to go into it if you were to draw into it from the six ball right now. Ooh, unfortunate there. Now there's three balls. Not easy either.
It looks like he's got the seven ball. I mean the one ball as insurance ball, so he might be okay.
Oh, wow. That's a great shot there. The carom was on. Didn't see that originally. So now, nothing easy still, but
No, so the only thing
keeps
is
him
that
at the table.
yeah, but the only thing is that the 13 is blocking the pocket now for the one ball, which is not a big deal, but it is because if you don't make that ball and you don't play a good safe, Jacob's gonna run out.
Yeah, I almost don't mind thinning off the one ball and running into the 13 and just leaving it in the pocket, but I believe Jacob would still have the 12 ball. So I think he's going to play the 7 ball. See how he plays for the 1. Now he's in really tough position. It's hard to even get safe from here.
Yeah, he made it a little more difficult for himself, but let's see what he does now. He's gonna try to figure out some type of safe, I believe.
Yeah, the only question is what safety from here?
Yeah, he's scratching his head a little bit, so
Yeah, there's really nothing easy from here.
13 is blocking the pocket. The 8 ball is blocking the 1 ball. And the 2 ball only goes on the bottom right from here. Okay.
Yeah, I believe. It's hard to tell if he was trying to play maybe the 2 ball in the corner. But now Jacob with an opportunity here. Good shot on the 14.
Yeah, this is looking good for Jacob right here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that one surprised me a little bit because
Yeah.
you don't see Jacob missing those balls very often.
Yeah, that's not a very usual miss for someone like Jacob. But nonetheless, another opportunity for Nick. Nothing easy. 14 still blocking the 2 ball.
Yeah, I think he was trying to hold the ball a little bit. Billy, the race is 9-7. I mean 9-10, and they're playing 8 ball. All right, another great chance here for Jacob.
There you go. Good shot there.
So like Dubon, if you're playing, do you want to take care of that 11 like sooner than later?
Oh yeah. Well, it depends if you have a good ball to get on the 11, because 11 would be good to get on the 8 ball, if you can get the right angle. But I don't think he has that angle, so I would like to get rid of it soon. Looks like he's gonna try and play for the angle I was talking about. Maybe get pretty straight on the 12 ball and just roll forward and play the 11 ball to just roll it in and play the 8 ball in the opposite corner.
Yeah, because you probably want to play if you're gonna play that. If you're gonna combo the 11, 13, you probably want to do that like sooner, just because it might get weird if you leave it for last.
Yeah, see, because he got a bit of a weird angle here, so now it's not as easy to get the angle because you wanna land with as little cut as possible on the 11 ball, but it's hard to do that from there. See, so he has quite a bit of cut here, so you can't really roll this ball.
Yeah, he's playing combo 11, 13 now.
Oh, I didn't even see the 13 ball. Oh, yeah, I don't mind that now.
That's a good shot.
Yeah, I could not see the 13 ball from here, so I completely missed that. So yeah, definitely out from here. Overdrew it a little bit, but still nothing too difficult. There you go, another rack for Jacob on the board.
All right, Jacob to break. That looks decent. The only issue is gonna be the cluster where the A ball is, and but we'll see what he does because he's got the 3 ball for a breakout and the 9 ball possibly as well. Alright, so he chose to go with solids. So let's see what he does now. It looks like the 1 ball goes, but it's close. It's a
Yeah,
great shot.
good shot there. Yeah, this rack starts to open up as he gets rid of this 4-6. Shoots a 4 ball now, then gets onto the 6. Hopefully, I believe he'll probably play for the 3 after that. Then if he could just roll forward, play the 5, draw back, play the 2, maybe draw back a little bit, or go forward and play the 8. Definitely has the layout here, just has to execute.
Yeah, the thing with Jacob is that he likes to keep it pretty simple. Like I don't usually see Jacob like going for for crazy shots or anything like that. That's good. That's good angle and everything for a breakout.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been nice not to even have to play this breakout, but he's fine. Alright, this is pretty simple still. Needs a bit of fortune running into this two ball now, though. Great shot there. And now just one more good shot to get on the eight ball. And Jacob should be out.
He got there. Not the easy shot, but
I
he
was going
can
to
make it
say
from
he
there.
landed a bit 50, but he has good enough here. Oh, that's a really unfortunate miss there. Just catching that ball a bit thin.
That was close. That was.
These pockets are kind of notorious for not taking that shot in specific. They definitely like to spit that ball out. So now a chance for Nick, if he can make a good shot here to get in line.
Yeah, Nick. When he's playing for money, he's a different guy, different player.
Oh yeah, Nick definitely shoots a good game, but you really see a different side of him come out when there's money on the line. So we get to see there a good shot there.
He's got pretty good cue ball control. That's what I noticed last time he was here.
Yeah, he definitely has a great cue ball control.
When did you get rid of that number?
Honestly, I don't mind saving it for my key ball if I could get good on the 11 ball. But I believe it's just whenever you play the 11.
Yeah.
So it looks like it should be his next ball.
No, he's good. I think he played it at the right time.
Yeah.
With the right angle, he just slides
Because
back to the center of the table.
you see here, whenever you get on that 11 ball, you could play that shot. And this is pretty easy to get on the 8. But he opted, because of, I believe, just because of where he landed on the 15, to go ahead and play the 15 as his key ball. But he's landed a bit funny here.
It looks scratchy a little bit.
Yeah, not easy.
I think it's okay. He just has to worry about making the ball. Can also play safe, right?
Yeah, I think
Just
here,
like using your 15 as a blocker.
yeah, just like that. Hit it a bit hard, but still nothing easy on the 8 ball now.
Yeah, it's not easy. It's makeable, it's bankable, and
I
everything.
don't
But
mind playing the safety right back and just rolling into the 8 and rolling it like kind of onto the 15. Just leaving him not much to shoot at. Using the 8 ball as a blocker. Cue ball on the rail. Looks like Jacob's going offensive though.
and it's
And
going.
he's hit that ball good.
Nice shot.
Good shot there.
Yeah, it's one of those shows that if you go for it, it's gotta work. You don't get a second try.
Yeah, I think he played it at a good pace though. You can kind of leave that ball back on the side of the table where the 15's not easy. Just see where the cue ball ended up. It's
Yeah.
not an easy shot on the 15
Yeah, I
still.
believe he focused more on making the ball, but at the same time, he was kind of playing a two-way.
Yeah, it's hard to really dig into the mind, but I believe just based off of where the cue ball landed that he had the two-way in mind.
All right. Well, this is getting interesting. It could have been 3-1 Nick instead of Jacob. He just made a couple mistakes, and now Jacob is capitalized, and he's up 3-1.
Yep. Now Jacob with a try break. Nick having a chance now to clear up. And I mean, solids don't look too bad here. Really just have to figure out the 5 and 6 ball.
The same little cluster keeps happening, like right there near the spot.
Yeah, it's almost like the exact same. It really is. So,
Looks
see.
like solids. It is. Yeah. So probably the only problem here, 5 ball, 6 ball.
Ooh, that didn't hit that great. So now,
Yeah,
bit
he
of
might have
trouble.
he might have gone a little too far.
Yeah, I believe so.
All right, so he plays safe. I mean, now that he broke him out a little bit, it looks like it's easier for Jacob to run it out now. But he chose to play safe as well.
Yeah, I don't hate that decision.
Looks like the only available ball is probably the 4 ball. Because with the 6 ball or 5, you can probably play safe, but there's really no good safes because all the stripes are just around the 5 and the 6. Yeah, he's in a difficult spot right now because all the stripes go. And if the A ball goes in the corner, this should be an out for Jacob right here.
Yeah, if he can make this 10 ball and just get on the 11 ball good. Ooh. This 8 ball did not go, so he decided to break it out there. Not too bad. 11
Well,
ball still goes.
yeah, now the A ball goes, but the 13 doesn't, so he's gonna try to run into it. Beautiful.
hit that shot really good and still just a bit awkward, but no, I think the 13 ball still goes. Just a bit awkward on the 8 like that.
Yeah, it just just keeps getting weird.
Yeah, now he's not. He doesn't have anything easy from here still. He's not quite in line. Shoot the 12 ball.
So probably 14. The ball is gonna give you the most problems here.
Yeah, the 14 is rough, but
Just have to land in that small window. See, like I don't even know if it goes from there.
I don't think so because I think the 6 ball is in the way. So he's gonna have to play the 12 or the 15.
Yeah, it's difficult because it's difficult to hold it, but at the same time, if you land too straight, you don't have a shot.
Yeah,
The 8 ball is touchy.
yeah, which makes it a bit scary to take the 13. I think he'll be fine even if he does take it, but it's just a bit awkward. Maybe looking to take the 14 now while he has the chance. It's always tough making a decision here because you don't know if you're going to get another shot like you have now at the 14 ball.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's gonna be hard to place shape after making the 14 with an angle like that.
Yeah, so he has to decide whether or not he wants to gamble, whether he could get on this 14 ball good again, or trying to play a bit more difficult shape to get rid of the 14 ball now.
Because with the 15, I think you can roll it forward and try to get shape for for the 13, and then maybe just draw a little bit for the 14 in the corner. That could be an out right there.
Looks like he is taking the 13. Good shot there.
That's a good shot.
But he's kind of in this same spot where there's really nothing easy. Looks like he's going to take the 15 now. And I think he got hooked. Like I said, I mean, that 14 ball, and that was a gamble that he took and not taking it when he had the opportunity.
Yeah, he's gonna have to swerve around it a little bit.
Actually, I think it's.
He might go. It's close.
No, it definitely does not. He might be playing it cross corner. Oh, he tried to play the spin shot. Maybe even kicking behind that ball and trying to just keep the cue ball close was a bit better, but the one ball seemed to be in the way. So it's hard to really say. I mean, he could have gone cross corner, played the bank, but nothing easy from there. That's why I said I didn't mind getting rid of the 14 ball when he had the chance, because that was always going to present trouble, and it was never easy to get on.
Yep. All right. This is a great opportunity here to close the gap a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, he landed good on that ball.
Yeah, very good. Now just a stop shot, easy 8 ball on the side to make the score 3-2.
Yeah, that's the thing when you're playing when you're playing like this guys this level, it's like you if you clean the table and you get all the traffic out of the way, it's a really easy round out for most of these players.
Yeah, definitely. You see these players quite consistently get out when there's not much on the table. Because, I mean, they look good when they're just running 8 balls, in whatever order. But it's tough when there's obstacles in the way.
It's not terrible, but there's a couple of things to deal with.
Yeah, both players just getting little clusters, making the rack significantly more difficult.
Wow, that's an unfortunate scratch right there. Still not easy, but it's roundable. He's probably gonna try to make the 12 ball and try to run into the 10 ball to break it out. Just like that. And just like that, 2 balls left on the table to make it 4-2. It don't look like he landed in good position to play shape for the 8 ball, but let's see. He might sneak by the 6 ball.
Yeah,
He might be okay.
I think he is fine here on the 8.
Nice shot. All right. Jacob up 4-2.
Nice out there from Jacob.
Yeah, don't let this guy catch gear because he's dangerous. All right, Jacob's gonna break this one.
And a good break there, switching into the center ball break, which I think was a good decision, paying off. Ooh, already a bit funny though after his opening shot with stripes. Tough shot here. See how he executes. Ah, yeah. Yeah, nothing
Yeah,
easy there. So you see a bit
that
of
was
an unforced error.
that was a run of a rack. I mean, not easy, but it was there. And it was unusual to see Jacob break from the center of the table. But I guess the second ball break is not working, so he's gonna have to adjust a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of ways to break. Mm, he's just switching up to whatever he feels like is going to give him the best opportunity to pop balls and stay at the table. But chose a bit of an awkward opening shot and didn't get much of a reward, so bit of an unforced error, now giving Nick a chance at the table.
So really, the only problem is the A ball, isn't it? I mean, I think it goes in the corner, but no, he goes. Yeah, should be okay.
Yeah, but even if like you wanted to, you could get a little bump on it just to be safe.
So what do you go? What do you do here? Four ball and try to put the six ball closer to the hole. Try to take over the pocket.
I don't mind what he
Yeah, that was
played there.
risky.
Just I think he played it a bit hard, where you kind of try and run into the six ball and hold for the four. But
Looks
he
like he got lucky there.
definitely hit it with some pace. And now very awkward table for both players. Jacob, I think, just gonna leave himself the angle to go into this cluster. Um, Roll forward a little bit from the 11. Play 13 in the side to play into the cluster.
That's a good try right there.
Yeah, I mean, not terrible. The 15 still difficult, but he has broken up the 14 ball.
All right, looks like he's playing safe right there. It's nothing easy there with the six ball being there. I mean, what do you do? Just try to bank it. The able goes, but
Yeah, it's just a bit weird for solids.
Or maybe try to run into it now and try to get it out of there. It looks like he might want to play it in the corner.
Yeah, he might play the bank here. I think it's one of those shots where the offense is just as hard as the defense, and I personally always say that if they're about the same difficulty, it's probably better to play the offense in most case scenario just to still stay at the table. I think this is one of those times where there's not much of a defensive shot here. So playing the bank is kind of justified. Maybe try and bump into the 8, bump it out a little bit, hold the cue ball there, and hopefully leave yourself something on the 8 ball.
Yeah, it looks like he's playing the bank. So
There you go, good
that was
shot
a
there.
shot. Just
Yeah, I mean, I believe he overhit it slightly, but it's one of those things where it's just better to play that shot.
I wonder if he was trying to actually run into the A ball like he did.
I think so. It's just hard. That's why I didn't mind kind of rolling that bank in, because then you guarantee yourself a shot on the 8 ball. But
I mean, it
now,
goes pretty much in all the corners and except for that pocket. Oh, he's gonna follow it in. That was risky.
yeah, I mean, definitely not easy from there. Just barely not hitting it right. So now Jacob, the opportunity to clear up.
Played at 2 rails.
Yeah, it's
That's a
kind of
nice
good
shot.
here. Yep,
If you
great
were
shot.
wondering how to get shape from for that ball, that's how you get shape.
Yep, just ask Jacob.
Get some Jacobs classes.
I'll put Jacob up 5-2.
5-2, and it's winner's break. So
How many sets are we playing tonight? Is it just this one or okay?
yeah, I believe they're only playing one. That's a nice break there from Jacob. All right, guys. If you're watching and you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and do that. That's going to help us a lot. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers by the end of the night. This should be a break and run. I mean, it looks pretty straightforward here.
Yeah, the 10 ball's a little bit tough, but aside from that, Definitely a pretty open table.
I believe he goes in the corner, so as long as he plays good shape on the 9 ball, he should be okay. This is the shot. You got to make the right decision right here. And it's perfect.
Yep. Great shot there. Now just has to roll forward a bit. Play the 10 ball. And I think he can just roll back a little bit. Play the 8 in the side.
Very nice shot, and that's going to be the first breaking run of the night.
As long as he doesn't miss the 8 ball this time. And there you go.
Come on,
Good
Diban.
run
He's
out.
not going to miss the 8 ball this time.
I was going to say this time.
All right, Jacob Casales to break again. He broke good last rack, and he ran out. So let's see what happens in this one.
Another good break, but very unfortunate. Couple balls trying to go and none actually falling, so quite the nice layout here for Nick. Just a couple of clusters. Ooh.
Well, I believe Jacob's got a couple different options here.
Ooh, the ball still went even after skimming the 11 ball.
That's a great shot right there. Let's see if he's gonna draw and maybe try to get 13 out of there. He tried, but he missed it.
Yeah, by quite a ways. I think that he just caught that ball a bit thinner than he thought.
15 is still an issue, I believe.
Yeah, definitely. Nice two-way there from Jacob.
That was actually more like a three-way because if he would have hit the 5 ball and like make the 5 ball or like hit the 5 ball, and then the 13, maybe he could have gotten his 13 out of there, so he could make it next time he was at the table.
Yeah, for sure. Nick, though, making a good shot there. Good shot there.
Very smart move right there.
Let's see. I believe the 5 ball goes in the side. He's able to play the 5. So I think if he could run out the 2-7, maybe save the 5.
7 ball goes, so I think he's gonna try to draw and then follow the 2 ball.
Yeah, I like that.
Or the other way around.
Either way works. No, he just has to play 2 more good shots to get another rack.
Yeah, just don't hook yourself right here.
Yeah, definitely with only 1 game on the wire, he wants to cut down this deficit.
I mean, he plays good. Last time he was here, he was playing good.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. He definitely shoots well. Oh, I believe he may have hooked himself that. I can't tell how big that 11 ball plays. But
Nah, he's fine.
yeah, I guess not. Yep, nice there. Yeah, no, I thought he had to draw a bit to stay in front of that 11, but apparently not. Fine here. Nice out there.
Easy money.
Making it 3-6 in Jacob's favor.
All right, Nick De La Cruz to break. 3-6. He needs 6 more. Imagine six breaking runs in a row.
I mean, I would be impressed.
I would be too, because the break is very unpredictable. Even if you practice your break all the time, there's times when you break dry or you scratch.
Oh, yeah. Just like that. The dry break there.
Yeah, it's not an easy table right there because the 8 ball is next to the 2 ball. And even if you take stripes, you still got to move the 8 ball out of there or try to bank it somewhere. If the 3 ball allows that.
Spicy.
All right, so it looks like stripes is the way to go here,
Yeah, definitely stripes look
but they're gonna have to
pretty
do
good.
something with that A ball there.
Yeah, for sure. The 14 ball looks a bit tough as well.
So he just plays the safe there.
Yeah, not a bad choice there.
This is the type of rock that would take me like hours to figure it out, and I would just keep playing safe, just because of that two A ball problem. Well, it looks like the 15 goes now, but still, what do you do with that A ball?
Yeah, still definitely some problems on this rack.
It's so weird when I talk to some of my friends about like when like difficult tables like this. I'm like, okay, but what's gonna happen with this ball or like this ball? And they're like, I'm not even worried about that. Like, I'm worried about making my first ball. Like I wasn't even thinking about the A ball.
Yeah, I definitely think like players of this skill level are definitely kind of thinking a little bit deeper. But it is, I mean, there's a lot of players that just look like one ball ahead, don't really mind, but as you get better, you'll learn. The further ahead you can look in that rack, the better. As soon as you're able to start identifying full patterns from the beginning, is when you start to really create your runouts.
Yeah, there's a guy that plays out of Denver somewhere. He makes A ball look very easy. He's around 600 speed right now, but like he's really good at A ball. And one time he was talking to another guy, and the other guy was like, "Why does it look so easy when you play?" And he said, "It's because I just make the right decisions." He said, "I just keep giving myself easy shots."
Oh, yeah. And the thing that you'll notice with, you can get to about 600-ish Fargo with relatively mediocre potting if you just understand the game and simple shots. And if you can make, I mean, it's down to if you can make one great recovery shot in about 90% of racks, you can get out just from there. If you can get in your line, maybe one breakout shot in there, one or two, then 90% of the time you're running out.
Yep. Yeah, if they know how to break it, and they have a good layout, and they know how to read the table, um, yeah, it's dangerous, man. When you get to play a player like that that can read the table pretty good
Yeah.
and that can make balls.
Because that's why I always say that, like, shot knowledge is more important than even just pure potting. Because after a while, I mean, everyone gets good at potting, but it's that table knowledge that takes a very long time to fully pick up on. I mean, I can even say for a player like myself, I mean, if I focus fully on a shot, I'm about 90% on it if it's, a visible ball. But when I'm trying to include shape is when it definitely becomes more difficult.
Yeah, yeah. When you when there's shape involved, yeah. I think at certain level you get over the stress about it, but like when you're in the mid 400s, 500s, you focus too much on the shape and miss the ball, or you make the ball and miss the shape.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, he moved the A ball a little bit. Still not makeable, I don't think,
Yeah,
anyway.
very awkward here for solids, though. Very awkward.
A lot of defense here in this next 5 minutes. Yeah, he's probably not gonna try to make anything right now. Alright, guys, subscribe to the channel, and if you already have, thank you very much. Everything here looks tough from here, the 12 and the other ball, because as we were talking earlier, how do you get to the A ball anyway?
Yeah, that's just that 8 ball is terrible.
Okay,
It's
he called a side pocket.
hmm.
I was gonna say bring the 12 closer to the pocket and then use it as a breakout ball.
Yeah, I mean, no, I was gonna say like that's a highlight reel shot if he makes that somehow. But definitely, I think he was just playing to hopefully get a bit better on this table.
I think that this is actually good, as long as he can make that ball.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
if he can make this 11 ball and get good on the 12,
oh, he's calling the bank. He
he's
must not go.
yeah. Oh, definitely hit the bank a bit soft and
Yeah, you just don't want to have both of your stripes on the same side, because then Jacob's gonna play a great safety against you, and that's gonna be the end of it. Like somewhere where like, well, never mind. He actually just broke it out. But I was gonna say where the 3 and 6 was. If you can play a good save right there, ball in hand.
yeah. But now solids are really tough. I mean, there's not much unless the 4 ball maybe goes past.
Yeah, this one's risky because it can either work on your favor or against you. That breakout.
Yeah, as soon as you get the 8 ball out there, you're giving Nick a chance.
This was a smart move right there.
Yeah, good shot there. Not leaving much for Nick. It's definitely racks like these that just get weird. I mean, if you're Nick here, you kind of just have to keep on playing whatever Jacob leaves you.
Yeah, you just don't want to make your ball at this point. I don't think. There you go. That's actually a smart move right there.
Yeah, it's a really good shot.
You're gonna get one chance to break it out, but you gotta make sure you make the ball and you break it out. Good. That's the thing. He was gonna play it safe. If you put all your balls on the same side, or if you get rid of your shoulders.
Yeah. And here, I kind of still don't want to make this 12 ball. I mean, it's really hard to get the breakout still, so I don't mind trying to.
Yeah, I would just try to. Yeah, I would just do exactly what he did, but instead try to actually make
Yeah, I
his
was gonna
ball.
say I'd make it just to give him less options.
Yep. They're playing this rack pretty smart.
Yeah, Jacob definitely making some very high intelligent shots. So now, really difficult for Nick. Let's see. Oh yeah, really tough from there.
That was not even close.
Yeah, that was a very difficult safety. And as you could see, Nick just giving probably his best attempt at that from what he had, and obviously nowhere near.
Yeah, and if the 5 ball goes by the 12 ball, or is it a 12 ball? Yeah. Then Jacob is in pretty good shape right now.
Yeah, for sure.
That 4 ball got weird though. He wanted to be straight on that 4 ball, and he didn't get there. So he's gonna give it another shot here in a little bit. So probably 3 ball, 2 rails.
Good shot there.
It's a very good shot. Still not the easiest shot right there, because I think it's very close to the pocket. So
Yeah, but definitely not bad here.
yeah, that was it. It was not an easy shot right there.
Yeah, I thought just because of how well he got onto that ball, he wouldn't have much trouble playing that. But fortunately, just missing it by a hair.
That's a good
Oh,
shot.
yeah, good, really good shot there by Nick. Really, played the shot line well. And yeah, good out there to make this 4-6 after a very good rack.
Very nice. That's a good shot on the his last ball to get on the 8 ball, and now it's his turn to break. That was a really good break right there from Nick. And it actually looks okay. All right, guys, we are 8 subscribers away from the goal, which is 500 for tonight. If you guys could help with the other 8, that would be fantastic. And thanks for the love as well, guys. All right, so Nick is. This actually looks good. I think he can run it out. There's really no problems here. That's a nice shot. That was a nice shot right there from Nick. It's a nice shot, and maybe a little too far. No, I think he's okay. All right, Aurora, deal. We just gotta find our cat. Maybe Zach wants to do that. All right, so it looks like Nick went a little too far, trying to shape that four ball. Wow, that was close. That was an unfortunate scratch right there from Nick. Lives Jacob with a wide open table. I probably like the 14 for my as my key ball for the 8 ball. Let's see what he does. Very nice shot. So probably 13-9. Very nice. Keeping it simple. Not the easy shot.
Okay.
But he's just gonna play 2 rails. That was beautiful.
Good shot there by Jacob.
Nice out there from Jacob. S- Now 7-4 Jacob.
Bit awkward, but he has a shot here. Good shot
This
there.
is not the most difficult rack. I mean, the A ball, you just play it off the 7, right? I think.
Yeah, especially after that 10 ball shot. He's in good position here. Yeah, I think if he could get good on this 11 and 12, it's pretty simple.
Okay, that was close.
No, but now this 8, I don't know if you can play it off the 7.
I think he can.
Great shot there, holding with the 6 ball. So now just has to get good on the 13 and it's out.
He's probably gonna try to follow the 13 with the 7 ball and try to get shape on the other side of the table. Nope, I was wrong.
Well, see how he gets on this 8 ball. Oh, wow.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about the A ball anymore.
Yeah, maybe a bit too worried about the 8 ball there, not giving that shot enough credit.
Once Nick gets rid of the 3 ball, he should be in really good shape. Or maybe he decides to play safe at some point.
Yeah. Maybe breaking out the 2-3 with the 1 ball right now. Just like that. Good shot there.
That's beautiful because he has the 7 ball for insurance.
Yep, smart to play that there.
The only problem is that he's gonna have to get rid of that 2 ball very soon. Otherwise, it's gonna get weird. Because the A ball is on the other side of the table in the exact same position.
Yeah, honestly, if he could possibly take the 3 here, or just overall like save that 7 ball, that would be kind of preferable.
Or just because where the A ball is positioned right now, you can even just play safe.
Yeah, but he is opting to take that ball now. So now.
He said, "I don't play safe."
Oh yeah, no. So let's see here now. If he gets on this 2 wall, I would definitely try and get on this 2 wall now. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it needs to be right now.
Yeah, it needs to go. It really does.
Yeah,
And
you need that 3 ball in the kind of closer to the A ball to shape the A ball better.
yeah, because you want to get on this 8 ball good because it's not an easy shot itself.
Yeah, so making the 2 ball your last ball is gonna give you all kinds of headaches. You're either gonna miss the ball or you're gonna miss the shape.
Oh, but he's deciding to save the 2 ball.
He might run. He can probably run into it and move it
For me, it's just
towards the center of the table a little bit or
for me,
something.
it's like if you don't have to play that shot, to me, you shouldn't. But yeah, he doesn't even play that shot. He decides to just play for shape on the 2. So now he's to make a pretty good shot here to get on the 8, but
Just
it's
turn it
definitely
out.
playable.
A little bit of draw.
See, and that's why
Yeah.
I never liked the 2 to get over to the 8 because it's always just that chance of underhitting.
Still makeable, but he's gonna have to come up with a heck of a shot right now.
From the angle he had, I liked just drawing fully back to the short rail. Yeah, just to ensure because he fall
Nice
into that
shot,
line,
dude.
but he made a great shot there.
Yeah, when you make a mistake like that, well, it wasn't really a mistake. It was just he didn't get straight enough on that 8 ball, but he made it, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you get out, you get out.
All right, and this is close score right now. Keeping in mind that Nick only goes to 9 and Jacob goes to 10. That was close. That was a good shot on the 8 ball, but it almost didn't drop.
Yeah, definitely. It was definitely a bit close there, but made it work. Bit of a disagreement on the score, but we're pretty confident here that it's 7-5. I don't think we missed anything, right?
No, I think it's 5-7.
Yeah. I think it's a lot easier to fuck up the coins than it's a lot easier to mess up the coins than keeping it digitally.
Well, they're checking it right now. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, if you just give us a moment, go get a snack or a drink while we check the scores. Maybe like and subscribe while you're at it. Appreciate it very much. We'll also take this time to thank our sponsors, the Ultimate Pool Endeavor League and Brave Billiards. Obviously, we emphasize how great the Ultimate Pool League is. It's a very fun format for anybody down in the Colorado area. Over at Piazza is a great pool hall. Um, it's a great format. Good way to get into it if you're not in a league. And Brave Billiards makes some great quality chalk gear, makes some good chalk holders I personally use. And they look pretty nice if I do say so myself. So make sure to go check both of those out. I do believe we may have figured out the score. I think that it was 5-7. I get some water.
All right, so they reviewed the scores, and it is indeed 5-7. So we're just gonna continue with this.
Yeah, no, we definitely, like we said, it's just a bit easier to keep track digitally than it is with the coins. It's easy to forget about it.
All right, so Nick scratched on the break. Now Jacob with bowling hand anywhere. That's dangerous.
It's been interesting to watch. Jacob really doesn't mind playing those combos where a lot of people struggle. He's getting some good layouts because of it, getting rid of some of his trouble balls where others would struggle.
Yeah, you always hear players say, "I hate combos."
Yeah, if you listen to me long enough, you'll definitely hear me say it once or twice.
That's because you suck. That's why.
Wow.
Nah, just kidding. Just kidding.
No, I don't even think Shane Van Boning likes combos, okay? Nobody enjoys playing combos.
I like combo number 2 from Wendy's.
Me too, Vince, me too.
Those are different type of combos, but I mean, there's other type of combos that I like, but not gonna get into that.
That's my favorite combo. Jacob making a really good clearance here.
Yep,
This wasn't the easiest layout, but he's making it look easy.
too easy. He's got to shoot over the ball now, but he's got a good shape on the able.
Yeah, he'll be fine from here.
Little awkward there, but this is when your height matters. You know, when you're 7'5", you can make this ball no problem.
Yeah, Jacob, I don't think he's gonna have. Just touching the one.
This is when size matters.
I was gonna say, I can't help but feel like he's overthinking this a bit. I mean, this is definitely not as complicated.
I mean, the able is close to the pocket, so
That's the big
kind of.
thing. It's
Yeah, I
not
agree with you.
it's not a difficult shot. He
It's
just
just
gotta.
hard to position
Oh my God,
your
he
body.
does miss it though.
Well,
I feel like he definitely just overthought that ball, which is easy to do, but it's just you have to keep it simple. There's no reason to be thinking that hard on a shot like that.
I'm the killer bee. Oh yeah, you're the killer bee. Who's Tiger though? Tiger Lily. I like it that on his shirt he's got Killer Bee, but like he has it in the collar area where no one can see it.
Whatever. You can see it if you look for it.
Sassy. Debon is actually a sassy dude. Well, if the two ball passes the A ball, he should be in really good shape right now.
Yeah, definitely a good clearance here.
Yeah, Travis, you are correct. That was a really awkward position for Jacob to be in. It was a really like stretch. It was a long stretch right there.
Yeah, and now being punished for that mistake.
Yeah, look at this guy. He misses the A. He misses the two ball, but he blocks the pocket. How do you like that save?
Yeah, definitely not bad there.
All right, guys. This is not the easiest shot right here, but let's see what happens. Two ball blocking the A ball. Would you just try to follow it in, or like? I mean, how do you play safe here? There's no safe. He was trying to bank it, wasn't it? Yeah, this is the shot that need to work on because I do what Nick just did. I either scratch or like not get there. Okay, well, a little luck doesn't hurt. 8-5 and Jacob to break. What was he doing? It looks like the ball died a little bit as he hit the second rail.
Yeah, I mean, really unfortunate mistake though. Another good break from Jacob.
I mean, he only made 3 balls. All right, not the easiest layout here, but I believe he can run this out. I wonder if the 2 ball goes past the A ball, because if it does, I feel like he should have taken that before the 5 ball instead of the 5 ball. It don't look like Nick is afraid of combos either. He just called that 10 ball and he made it. 500. They're playing for $500. Well, that's actually 250 each, so 500 in the middle. That was a great shot right there. He's gonna need good shape on that A ball. It goes on the side, but he's either gonna have to move the A ball out of there, or he's gonna have to come up with a really good shot, which I think he might get there. We'll
Yeah,
see.
I mean, if the 13 goes in the side, he's landed pretty perfect here. We'll have to see.
Well, he's got an angle there, so slight angle, not like steep, but we'll see.
Yeah, good shot there.
That's a good shot right there.
Now I think this 8 ball goes on the side, and I think he's fine from
No, he
here.
goes.
So that'll make it 6-8, which makes it pretty close with the spot.
And he drops, yeah, because that's a 8-6, and Nick goes to goes to 9,
So I
and
believe it's a
Jacob
race to
goes to
2
10.
now. It's just a race to 2 now.
Yeah, it's just a race to 2, straight up. No, it's a 3-2. All right, Mr. Nick De La Cruz to break. He made 2 balls, and he's got a pretty good layout right here. So this should be break and run here from Mr. Nick. All right, so solid as it is. I think the problem, if he does have a problem, it's probably gonna be the 4 ball. I don't think the 2 ball is a problem at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would probably play 5 ball and then 4 ball from there.
Yeah, I'd roll up just a little bit, try and get a little bit less angle. Definitely more angle than he wanted here.
Yeah, no. As soon as he hit that ball, he went, oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. All right, he misses that ball.
Yeah, tough shot there. Now Jacob with a really good chance to get out.
The 2 ball is still blocking the 10 ball, so it's still difficult. But But that might change now. No, I think he's still got things to deal with here.
All right. I have a. I have my own match. I will be back. Let's see. Hopefully, I'll be able to catch the end.
Janice, what's up? Thanks, man. We're trying. All right, he played that very well. Short side, not the issue shot, but he can make this. That was a really nice shot right there. Nice out there from Austin. I mean, from Jacob. I'm looking at Austin's comment over here. Friday night partners. What's up, dude? All right, Jacob on the hill. And Nick Del Cruz needs two more. If Jacob breaks this one good, he might just end the match right here with the breaking gun. All right, solids are looking good. So let's see how he works it out. Unfortunately, he missed that one ball. He was probably trying to force some type of shape. This is looking good for Nick as well. The only issue here is going to be 12-14, but if he's if he manages to break those out, he's going to be in good shape. Well, He made it a little more complicated, but let's see what he does. Maybe maybe he's got a plan. Looks like he's gonna be shooting over the ball here, so and run into that 12-14. Nice shot. This is looking good because with the angle that he has on the 9 ball, he can shape either the 14 or the 12 and then just finish the game right there. Nice shot there from Mr. Nick De La Cruz. Yeah, that was not what he wanted to do. He wanted to draw a little more. Well, I guess he likes to challenge himself. Let's see. Alright, so it looks like Nick's gonna use the bridge for this one. This is a thin cut right here, so he might run into the A ball as well. I think he landed in a good spot. But at the same time, Jacob can also play safe at some point if he doesn't like shooting at the 4 ball or the 1 ball. And the kick is there for Nick, but um, getting shape is probably going to be the most difficult part. Alright, so with this 4 ball, it's probably going to go up table. Nope. Alright, he's playing the safe, and he's going to hide a cue ball behind the 5 ball. Very smart. All right, looks like Mr. Nick's gonna try to cut it in. He didn't leave nothing easy. Nothing easy for Mr. Jacob Casados. All right, he missed the 3 ball and he got lucky there. All right, so I think Nick is gonna try to bank this one. I don't think he can play safe. There's really no safe there. Yeah, he calls the bottom right. And it leaves him awkward again. Not the easiest shot really on the 5 ball. But the thing is, if he does make the 5 ball, he gets automatic shape for the 3 ball. Very nice shot. Somersumen forward, top left. Just like that. Probably would have preferred a little straighter on the angle, but he's fine. And that's the end of the match. Jacob takes. Congratulations, man. You play good.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, struggled a little bit, especially at the start. So it wasn't pretty. Definitely wasn't my best game, but I played a tough opponent, so it was nice to get the win.
Yeah, he plays good. Last time he was here, he he was kicking butt, especially me. Like he was like not taking it easy on me. So
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he's a great player, so it was nice to get the win.
yeah, you're pretty consistent. What kind of cues do you use to play with?
I got a Predator SB2, BK Rush, and then I have an Air Rush, so all Predator with all my cues and everything like that. So
Awesome. All right, thanks for coming, man.
thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. I didn't mean to question you guys. Dude, I was so locked in. Like, no, the corner didn't do it. But no, for sure, you were absolutely right.
If I was playing for cash here,
I was like, no, I want to see. I appreciate it.
I would all about it too, bro. Don't you worry about it.
That's cool.
We saw they set it up.
Oh, good stream.